I just saw Austin's dog over here. Should have been recording, but I wasn't. I was heading to the cat house, but now I'm heading this way to see where his dog went to. It probably went back home. He's lucky I ain't got my gun on me. I mean, I ain't got no chickens right now. But that stupid dog keeps coming over here and killing my chickens when I had chickens. I heard him and his wife fighting last night. He was yelling, screaming, and cussing at her. Yeah, I don't know where the dog went. But he needs to keep his dog under control. Because I'm about to have, well, once Sophie gets here at least, I'm about to have more chickens. We catch them dogs over here killing our animals. We're going to have to put them down. Austin's looking to sell his property anyways. So he may not be around much longer. If somebody buys him out, he wanted to buy me out. See, this is where they're coming over. He tried to tell me it was coyotes, but I'm like, bullshit. It could be, but he blames everything on coyotes like Judas blames everything on raccoons. Oh, raccoons did it. Right. Yeah, I gotta get this fence finished. I locked up all my T-posts whenever Judas started stealing stuff. I locked up anything I thought was valuable. Oh, crap. Spider webs. Another one. Damn it. So I'm a little worried he might steal this too. But that's why I've been video documenting everything. I love these mulberries. This is my favorite tree. The new guy, Josh, he's way too cityfied. He's afraid to eat these mulberries. Which is fine. That just means more mulberries for me. I forgot. I gotta unwire that solar panel. I guess I can unwire it from inside the mini chicken coop. I hope he doesn't steal that. Because it's got my power inverter in it. But now that Josh is here, I think he'll steal less. Josh doesn't really know what's his or mine. So he's got that advantage over me still. But Josh is saying that I should be here this next week. I should call in sick because this is the week he's going to do the most damage because this is last week. And he's probably right. But I already got a load going to Chicago. I can't cancel that. But what I might do is have my dispatcher give me a short week and then make up for it. Oh, dang spider webs. Make up for it next week. Look at all these cats. A little bat cat. A little blackie. One's got some matted eyeballs. Two's got matted eyeballs. Looks like maybe the raccoons have been in here. Yeah, that or Judas has been in here making it look like raccoons have been in here. He's always saying raccoons do these things, but I just don't know that I believe that's the case. Come on, little fluff fluff. So, he's already been through here and got pretty much what he wants out of here, which is fine because I don't know that I really want anything in here. Alright, let's get you guys some food. Oh, I'll leave that one just in case. Because I got my own food down here now. But Judas doesn't know I got my own food in here again. pooping in here. Go poop outside. Go poop outside. Here. I really don't want you guys pooping in this cat house. You need to do it out there. I gotta clean this thing up, and you guys keep making it more of a mess between you and the coons. Yeah, I know. Come on. Dumb cat. Don't jump off the table. There you go. That's where you... Hang on, Swirl. Put this. Hang on, get out. Alright, get in. Or whatever. And let me try to move this over here. Watch out. There we go. Move this over here. Alright, one more scoop. Be nice. Alright, kid. I gotta spray this cat's eyes because its eyes are so matted. You can't really see. Come here, kitten. Now I got my crappy shirt on, I can clean your eyes. There you go. Eat you some cat food. Oh, there's Callie. I'm gonna give her some medicine and spray her neck. That feels like the full one. Hey, little fluffy kitten. Be nice. I like you, Swirl, but you're a little biatch. You need to learn how to be nice to other people or other animals. She's mean to the dog and the other cats. Come here, Callie. Give me some medicine. Okay, Shiner. Come on. It's medicine time. Your neck's still swollen up. I know you don't like this, but you gotta do it. I can't give her too much at a time because she spits it out. One more. Come on. There you go. Good girl. This one's almost empty. If I find LBJ, he'll get the last of it. And I'll spray her neck. Hey, Candy. I had a dream about you last night. Come here, Callie. Come here, Callie. I gotta spray your neck. Come here. Alright, you're done. You can eat now. Paper. I left them a burrito. They ate it all. Well, them or the raccoons ate it all. Yeah, they made a mess of this place. So I gotta come back here and clean it up. Oh, the kittens. I was gonna grab one of those black cats, but they're still scared. That's right. I'll get them eventually. Yeah, Judah stole my lid from a burn barrel, but as you can see, I've got plenty of them. And those are just the crappy ones. I got some nicer ones too. Oh, crap. I didn't put the lid back on the cat food. That's not good. I got distracted by giving them medicine. Yeah. And there's some more lids down there, but I think these are all plastic lids. Which is fine. That works for certain things. But yeah, my goal is to basically clean all this crap up. I just only have so much time to do everything because I'm only home for 2 days. But I'm not doing the farm stay, work stay. I mean, farm stay, work stay anymore. Josh is going to buy 25% of the land. Smokey, kitty, kitty, meow. Come here, Smokey. Kitty, 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 kitty. Smokey. I have to approach him real slow, otherwise he'll run. Smokey. Kitty, kitty. Kitty, kitty. Smokey. It's okay, Smokey. It's okay, Smokey. Smokey. Yeah, come here, Smokey. It's okay. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, you know I love you. Yeah, I'm the only one. Yeah. Come here. A little closer. Good boy. Yeah. Smokey's a good boy. Mimi didn't used to like you for some reason. Yeah, it's okay. I'm just getting closer so I can pet you better. This is the second Smokey that we had on the land. First one was a girl. She looked basically the same. She was just smaller. And she loved the fire. Every time we light a fire, boy, she was right up in it. She was just loved the fire. She's like a little firebug. Firebug. He's so adorable. But he's so skittish. He's so skittish. Why are you so skittish? He almost looks like a raccoon. Sometimes. Sometimes. Yeah. You're precious. Next weekend, I'm going to give them all their flea and tick pills. Alright, I got to go check on the goat. You're a good boy. Yes, you are a good boy. Yeah. I caught him in a cage one time because I thought he was Tiger. Cindy had a cat named Tiger, and he got a little bit too wild, and she tried to give him his medicine, his flea and tick medicine, and he bit her and clawed her. And scared her, and so she was like, he's got to go. So she wanted me to bring him over here, and I did. But I didn't have the means to lock him up appropriately for a week or two. There's LBJ. LBJ, I gotta give you some medicine. He's still limping. I might have to take him to the vet again next week. Ah, dang spider webs. Come on, LBJ. Kitty, kitty. LBJ. He's doing good for a limper. I guess there's still 1 or 2 more doses in there, but not very much. Wow, your leg's getting bad. Or at least it's bleeding bad. No, hold still. I'll give you these antibiotics. There you go. You're doing good considering, but that leg still doesn't look very good. It doesn't look as bad as it did, but it doesn't look good. I don't know if you can see it, but he's bleeding. I'll take both him and Callie to the vet next weekend when I get home. Give him another shot. This will be the 3rd time. Alright, I need a stick because I know I'm going to walk into some more spider webs. I guess this one will do. I'll get some more mulberries on the way back. There's the spider right there. Get up in that tree. Hurry, hurry. Alright. Oi, I think I still got one on my hair. Need a better stick. Problem is I take all the sticks to the other end and I leave them. And I gotta find another one every time I come down here. Only in the summer. Yeah. Kind of missed one. Got it with my arm. There's another one. But yeah, you do the stick in a circular motion like this. And it usually will get most of the spider webs. Now Judas, when he comes down to check on the goats, or used to come down and check on the goats, he'd just come down here like this, and then do a bow face, turn around and go back. He wouldn't really check on them. He may not even know the weather is down here. Still. But the weather's still here, which is good. Oi, oi. Hey, Paul. That's the name my nephew gave him. No balls, Paul. Because he's a weather. Okay. Either the goat or the raccoon or something came and got all this. So, made a big mess. What time is it? 6:30. Ah, more spider webs. I guess I'll get him some more. Fuck it. I got plenty. I mean, another cat fight. Probably OBJ. That's why he's injured. So I cut out a bunch of trees so we'll have more grass growing. Mostly evergreens, lollipopping them and stuff. Because we don't get enough grass growing over here. Who's fighting? Smokey, are you fighting with LBJ? I hear cats growling. It's probably not Smokey. He don't seem like a very aggressive cat. That's Candy. Gotta watch out for her. She'll maul you. In a good way. If you give her too much affection, she goes crazy. She loves affection. They all do, really, but she gets carried away. So I try not to give her too much affection because I don't want to get mauled. She is very affectionate. A lot of the cats are actually, but that one, like I said, she gets carried away. Oh, that's the broken one. Oh well. The problem with this stuff is it came from my brother's work. It was stuff that was on the ground that nobody really wanted. Still good, but it's got bugs in it. So it'd be better for the chickens, but I don't have no chickens because I sold them all to Bill. And I got more in there. See, something's just plugging this up. I gotta figure out how to get in there without making a mess and get that out. This is my automatic chicken feeder. Yeah, it's still plugged up. Here's the shorter one. I stick stuff up in there and break this stuff loose, but it's not breaking up that big chunk of whatever it is. So I have to be careful what I put in there in the future. I'm gonna probably just only have to put chicken scratch in there because whatever it is clumping up. It's plugging up the hole. So I'm hoping Judas doesn't steal this either because I need this. But I don't have time to move it to where I need to move it to. David Ray Judas Harriet. Now, he's been scrubbing his name off the internet. And I didn't really understand why until recently. I thought, he just wanted to be out of the system. Because he's anti-New World Order and stuff, which is fine. It's understandable. Smokey! Smokey! Yeah. But now I have a better understanding as to why he's been scrubbing his name off the internet. People have been saying for a while now that what is he hiding from? And I didn't think he was hiding from anything. Just he wanted to be out of the system. We got a really good cover story. But another thing a lot of people thought was that he might be a pedophile. I've heard over a dozen accounts where people thought he was a pedo and were concerned. They raised their concerns, and other people like me said, no, he just likes kids. He wants to have his own kids. One person said, well, his kids are grown and raised. He's almost 60. What do you mean he wants his own kids? Well, yeah, he claims that he wants to find a woman of childbearing age so that he can have more children. Well, I bought that story till I found out another story. Now, when he got kicked off his family farm, the thing he told me and told everybody else was that his new stepdad planted kiddie porn on his computer and framed him. Got him in trouble with his mom. Got him kicked off the farm. Now, I'm not saying that's impossible, but it's highly unlikely. And I should have been highly suspicious, but I wasn't. I bought it. Hey, Paul. Paw, 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 paw. Give me your paw. Give me your paw, Paul. Want some of this? Well, that was 9 years ago. And rumor has it that 5 years ago, he was at a park. This is, I think, when he still had my pickup truck. He was still using my pickup truck. But about 5 years ago, he was at a park where there was a bunch of kids. And he was doing something, I guess, suspicious. And the people had to run him off. Now, I never witnessed this, so I don't know firsthand. But that's what I heard, I heard that from a friend who heard it from another friend who heard it from another friend. So I'm not exactly how accurate it is because it went through the grapevine, as you will. But this guy almost looks like Cleopatra. But anyway, he's about 5 years old. Cleopatra's 10. So they were highly suspect. Another friend of ours, PJ, he had some concerns. I don't know how many years ago, but I also heard that through an associate. John's ex-wife was suspicious because of some of his activities with their children. I even was suspect at one time. It's okay, Weather. Just because he, it's okay. He exuded a suspicious behavior, but when he did that, I really wasn't necessarily suspicious like I should have been. I was more like, concerned that he needs to be careful about how he acts around kids because people might suspect him. But my brother thought he was a pedophile too. And then a lady in town, her name's Judy, she said that he did something inappropriate to this girl, Charlotte, in town, who I think was 16 at the time. 16 or 17. So she was borderline illegal. And I don't remember what she said, but I got to go back and ask her. But she said that basically he said or did something inappropriate around her, and now he's not really welcome over there anymore. Because she's called me because she needed stuff done and nobody would show up. And I, said to call Judas, and she's like, "No, fuck that." A lot of people didn't really like him. They were just putting up with him because of me. They liked me. My associate Yiska basically just told me that, and I got that in text form, so I can prove that. Another business associate up in Kansas City that I got my high dollar Nigerian dwarfs, they said pretty much the same thing. Not about the pedo stuff, but more just the fact that he was a narcissist and they never liked him. They just, and they never said anything because he was my friend. But since he's not my friend no more, they wanted to tell me what they thought of him. My mom and Ron, they've been trying to warn me for over a year. Wake me up. Josh even didn't like him when he first came down. So he was like, "Nah, fuck this. I'm not interested in investing because you got a bum living in your greenhouse full of trash and dead plants." So I wasn't setting a good example by the company I was keeping. But the pedophile stuff, I had no clue what I was harboring. So since nobody watches my videos, I can go ahead and talk about this. because I'm basically documenting evidence. So Cindy and I went to Kansas City for Father's Day. We didn't just visit my dad. We visited Judas's dad. However, it wasn't his biological father. It was his stepfather. And I mostly just went to get some information, but I didn't really ask anything, right? I was just getting to know him, being friendly. But Cindy was like taken back because he's really nice. And she was like, she said, I'm really confused. Because to hear David Ray talk, he had made this guy out to be a monster. And he was an old man, but he seemed like a sweet old man. But then again, so does David Ray. Now later, after she thought about it, she thought he was also self-absorbed and self-centered. After some of the things that he said sunk in. But anyways, I'm getting ahead of myself. So she's like, can you give us an insight to David Ray? And he said yes. And what he said was something that neither one of us was expecting. He said David Ray's father was a pedophile. That's how he started it. His biological father was a pedophile. He didn't say whether or not his father did anything to him sexually, physically. But what he did tell us is that he had groomed David to be his pimp. And when he got old enough, he sent him out to recruit, I assume, young girls. I don't know if it was boys, girls, both. I don't know what he did to David. And whatnot. Once his mother caught wind of what was going on, it was pretty much too late. I don't remember exactly how old he said he was, but it was like somewhere between 10 and 13. And that was the age group that he said his father was recruiting, or having Judas recruit for him, bringing home his school friends for his dad to molest. Now I gotta track this down. And verify it. But he grew up in Wisconsin somewhere. I gotta figure out where he grew up in Wisconsin. I know it was around Fond du Lac. Lake Fond du Lac. It was somewhere up in that area. And this happened somewhere between 1975 and 1980. And he told us some other stuff, but that was the more emotional part of it. He said that one of the reasons, it wasn't the reason, but it was one of the reasons that they ran him off the family farm is because they found the pedophile porn on his computer. And they had young girls there on the farm, and they didn't want anything to happen to them. Now, first, week or so after Father's Day, it was very emotional for Cindy and me. We both felt sorry for him to a degree because his dad fucked him up. And, you know, we almost felt like it wasn't his fault that he was the way that he was. And it isn't, to be honest. It's not really his fault that he is the way he is. But, you know, and we thought maybe he's just trying to hold it all together with crazy glue. Because Cindy said something like, you know, his psyche is fractured. And it is. But for some reason, she thought the kiddie porn on the computer was when he was a young adult. Like when he was maybe 20 before he went into the military. But no, it was 9 years ago. So she had a meeting with me last weekend, or this weekend, in private. And she was like, she doesn't feel sorry for him anymore. She's like, that's recent. And the other stuff that I heard have been recent. And he's probably got kiddie porn on his computer now. And now he's going over to Bill and Shirley's where he's got access to Bill's daughters. Not Bill, I'm sorry. John's daughters. Now, if he does anything to John's daughters, John will kill him. Literally. He'll probably shoot him in the face. John don't play around. So now Cindy doesn't feel sorry for Judas anymore. She thinks we need to get rid of him. She's probably right. She's probably right. I just don't know how to handle the situation. It makes me want to cry myself, you know. In fact, I did a couple times, and I almost did a couple more times just thinking about it or talking about it. You know, we don't know if he's actually done anything, but we know his dad did something. But we don't know that his dad did something. But if you connect all the dots between the, hey, be nice to Smokey. Be nice to Smokey. Well, I don't know why you guys don't like him, punk. Smokey! It's okay, Smokey. I like you. Yeah, I like Smokey. So anyway, I don't know. I don't know what to do. He was like my best friend for a while. We were really close. We were really tight. I mean, we were so tight at one time that people thought we were a gay couple. I, I'm, you know, literally, people thought we were a gay couple. That's how close we were. And of course, we weren't a gay couple, but um, now I don't know if he goes that direction or not. If he does, he did a good job of hiding it. But I don't think he does. I think he's interested in young girls. That being said, I don't think he's interested in like little kids. I think he's interested in like barely illegal women. And that's somewhat safe because, you know, if he starts courting them at 16, 17, well, pretty soon they're going to be 18, and that's fine. But he's almost 60. And that's not kosher for a 60-year-old courting, you know, a 16 to 18-year-old. Or even younger. I don't know. I don't know what he likes. I don't know what he's into. I just know he likes them young. I just don't know how young. So that's a red flag. But so that's what his dad said. And he said some other things too, but I don't remember all the details. But he said that the porn that they found on his computer was kiddie porn. I'm not sure what age. And he said that it was, what's the word? Dang it, I forgot the word. Anyways, it sounded bad, the word that he used, the type of porn that it was. And he wouldn't go into specifics because Cindy wanted to know. He wouldn't go into specifics. Either he was afraid to, or he was just disgusted by it, or something. I don't know. He just didn't want to go into detail. Now, maybe it was false. Maybe he lied. And that's a possibility. That's why I got to do some homework on Judas's past. Let's do some more homework on Judas's past. And I'm going to start digging a little bit more, mostly because Cindy's pressuring me to dig more. At this point, I just want him out of my hair, out of my life. He's been backstabbing me and sabotaging me. And here I thought he was my friend. But he's no friend of mine. But anyhow. And it didn't really start getting bad until I started taking away his handouts. You know, it's like I was giving him hand ups, trying to get him on his feet, get him established, get him networked, so that we can be productive together, you know? Teamwork makes the dream work. That's my philosophy. But he took all my hand ups as if they were handouts, and he basically just took advantage of me. And so I just slowly started taking them away. And the more I took away his hand ups, the more he lashed out at me. Like, how dare you take away my handouts? And finally cut him off this spring. And that was when I had the most, that's when he really triggered and I really started having more problems with him. And then I sold my goats, and he accused me of selling his goats. But then he started accusing me of killing his goats when it was actually him letting the goats die from neglect. And, you know, it's like one person that he told that I killed his goats. I killed all the goats. It's my fault that all the goats are dead. I'm like, let me see. He's here 90% of the time. I'm here 10% of the time. And the goats died from neglect. Mostly parasites, right? Well, anyone who can do the math, he's the goat person. He's here 90% of the time. He knows all